Hello, dear viewers, and welcome back to the channel, where we meticulously examine the shifting sands of the British monarchy. Today we delve into a story that, while seemingly focused on a minor administrative detail, speaks volumes about the absolute and uncompromising nature of royal power. A story that confirms Prince William's iron will and Prince Andrew's continued, painful isolation. We are witnessing the final, symbolic erosion of the former Duke of York's status, a process driven relentlessly by the future king. The latest blow is a deeply personal one concerning the most visible trappings of his former elite position: his bespoke, personalized royal number plates. Before we unpack the profound implications of this seemingly small bureaucratic change, do remember to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support allows us to continue bringing you these detailed insights into the lives of the royal family. The narrative surrounding Prince Andrew has been one of consistent, gradual humiliation, ever since the resurfacing of the catastrophic Jeffrey Epstein scandal. While the removal of his military titles and the cessation of his use of the HRH style were momentous, this latest development hits closer to home, quite literally affecting the vehicles he uses every single day. It has been confirmed that Prince William, the Prince of Wales, has shown absolutely no mercy in ensuring that Prince Andrew is entirely decoupled from the privileges that once defined his existence as a senior royal. This is not just a matter of policy, it is a clear demonstration of the monarchy's commitment to self-preservation and the rigorous enforcement of a new, stricter standard of conduct. The latest casualty in Prince Andrew's fall from grace is his personalized royal registration plates. These are not merely random letters and numbers, they are bespoke identifiers that loudly proclaim the owner's place within the hierarchy. King Charles III's brother has reportedly taken the step of retiring the use of these highly specialized plates from his array of luxurious, high-end motor vehicles. As first reported by The Mirror, Andrew consciously avoided transferring his distinctive registration plates, specifically AY002DOY and IO3DOY, to his newest acquisition, a magnificent brand-new Range Rover valued at a staggering $115,000. Let us pause for a moment to consider the significance of those alphanumeric combinations. The plates, AY02DOY and AY03DOY, stood as a constant, public declaration of his identity and rank. AY likely stands for Andrew, and the crucial element, DOY, unequivocally identifies him as the Duke of York. These plates were a testament to his royal standing, visible to every person he passed on the highway. They were a perquisite of his former life, a tangible sign of his elevated status. According to precise data obtained from the Driver and Vehicle Licensing Agency, or DVLA, the number plate AY02DOY, which was previously affixed to two of his dark green Range Rovers, is now officially listed as being no longer in use. This status designation is the bureaucratic equivalent of a final, definitive declaration of severance. The new purchase, the highly capable and luxurious Range Rover, which, as noted, comes with a hefty price tag of $115,000, now carries a completely generic and standard number plate, KN74EFKE. This is a stark contrast to the regal, personalized plates he once enjoyed. It is the vehicular equivalent of losing a crown and being handed a simple cap. For a man who has lived his entire life steeped in the traditions and entitlements of the monarchy, this enforced change is far more than an inconvenience. It is a powerful, symbolic emasculation. The fact that the 65-year-old Prince Andrew has adopted a standard registration plate confirms that, following the official removal of his title usage and honors, he appears to have been definitively compelled to cease employing any kind of perquisite or entitlement that was directly linked to his tenure as the Duke of York. This extends even to the most minute details of daily life, confirming the thoroughness of his removal from official royal life. To fully appreciate the gravity of the situation, especially for those who may be less familiar with the precise timeline of his downfall, we must briefly revisit the foundational events. On October 17th, a pivotal date in recent royal history, a terse but definitive statement was released by Buckingham Palace. This statement confirmed, in no uncertain terms, that Prince Andrew would no longer be permitted to use his royal title in any official capacity, nor would he retain the plethora of prestigious honors that had been conferred upon him over decades of service. The catalyst for this unprecedented removal was the deeply damaging and continuously resurfaced scandal concerning his association with the convicted sex offender, Jeffrey Epstein. The palace's action was a necessary, immediate attempt to staunch the hemorrhaging of public trust and reputational damage. It underscored the absolute requirement for the monarchy to maintain an image of unimpeachable integrity, something Prince Andrew's association had rendered impossible. The father of Princesses Beatrice and Eugenie subsequently announced that this decision regarding his title usage was finalized only after extensive and undoubtedly difficult discussions with his older brother, King Charles III, and other key members of the royal family. While Andrew's statement was phrased to imply a degree of cooperative decision-making, the reality, according to well-placed sources, suggests that the decision was imposed upon him with little room for negotiation. This brings us to the central figure driving this uncompromising policy, Prince William, the Prince of Wales and the heir apparent. Reports circulating among royal correspondents and those close to the palace establishment strongly indicate that Prince William has played an absolutely crucial and uncompromising role in orchestrating the behind-the-scenes maneuvers necessary to decisively shield the royal family from any further embarrassment linked to his uncle. William, often characterized as a modernizer and a pragmatist, understands that the survival of the monarchy in the 21st century depends on maintaining impeccable standards of conduct and a ruthless efficiency in dealing with threats to its reputation. For William, the presence of these personalized license plates, which explicitly referenced the Duke of York title, represented a lingering, visible connection that undermined the seriousness of Andrew's removal. Every time that dark green Range Rover was seen, it served as a subtle reminder of the past, a ghost of the royal status that had been so dramatically stripped away. William's insistence on this level of detail highlights a key aspect of his approach to kingship, a commitment to a streamlined, efficient, and above all, clean monarchy. The personalized plates were a vestige of a time when Andrew was a working royal, a time that William is determined to close the door on permanently. This decisive action, focusing on seemingly small but highly visible status symbols, is a clear signal that the heir apparent will tolerate no ambiguity regarding Andrew's current status as a private citizen, albeit one with a very complicated familial connection to the crown. The process of stripping a royal of their entitlements is complex and often fraught with emotional and political tension. In the case of Prince Andrew, the removal of the personalized plates is particularly potent because it touches upon the mundane acts of daily life. Military titles and patronages are abstract. The car you drive and the plate it bears are concrete realities. They are seen by the public, by the press, and by his neighbors. The replacement of DOY with KN74EFK is a visible daily reminder of his degraded status. Imagine the contrast. A man still driving a highly expensive $115,000 Range Rover, a symbol of immense personal wealth, yet forced to use a standard-issue license plate, signifying a complete lack of official governmental status. He is a rich man, but officially, he is no longer a man of royal privilege. This duality must be incredibly difficult for a man who has known nothing but deference and special treatment since birth. The fact that Andrew, now 5, is submitting to these demands, even down to the level of vehicle registration, speaks volumes about the level of pressure being exerted by King Charles, and, crucially, by Prince William. The royal family operates on a delicate balance of loyalty and hierarchy, and when the future king demands absolute compliance for the good of the institution, there is little recourse. Andrew's discussions with King Charles and other family members before the October 17th statement were likely focused on how to manage the ongoing fallout from the Epstein connections. The decision to relinquish the use of the title was intended to be a firewall, protecting the institution. William's move to ensure the removal of the license plates shows that he believes the firewall must be absolute, extending into every corner of Andrew's public and semi-public life. This entire episode serves as a powerful cautionary tale about the nature of royal entitlement. Privileges are not inalienable rights. They are temporary concessions granted by the sovereign for the purpose of serving the crown. When that service is compromised, the entitlements can be withdrawn swiftly and completely. For Princesses Beatrice and Eugenie, this ongoing saga places them in an incredibly challenging position. They remain fiercely loyal to their father, yet they are also working to maintain positive relationships within the core royal family, particularly with King Charles and Prince William, who hold the keys to their own limited official roles. Their father's forced separation from these symbols of status underscores the deep fracture within the family unit, a fracture that William is intent on keeping sealed off from the main body of the monarchy. The monarchy's long-term strategy, guided by King Charles and implemented rigorously by Prince William, is centered on maintaining relevance and public approval. This involves excising any element that threatens that delicate balance. Prince Andrew, by his own actions, became that existential threat. The removal of the personalized plates is merely the latest, highly specific iteration of the policy of total separation. It is fascinating to observe how the mechanics of power operate within the highest echelons of the British aristocracy. The loss of a license plate might seem trivial to an outsider, but in the context of royal protocol and status, it is a significant marker of demotion. It closes a chapter. It says definitively, "You are no longer the Duke of York in any capacity that matters to the state." The meticulous attention paid to this detail by William and his team confirms the seriousness with which they view the ongoing need to safeguard the crown's image. They are leaving no stone unturned, no symbol untainted, no lingering entitlement untouched. This is a cold, calculated move of institutional necessity, demonstrating William's readiness to take difficult and unpopular decisions to protect the legacy he is set to inherit. This event certainly gives us much to reflect upon regarding the true cost of scandal and the ruthless efficiency required to protect an institution as ancient and complex as the British monarchy. The era of unchecked privilege, at least for those who have severely breached public trust, appears to be decisively over. Prince William is setting a precedent that will define his reign: accountability above all else. The former Duke of York must now navigate life as a high-profile, wealthy private citizen, stripped of the defining perks that were once his birthright. His new Range Rover, though expensive, carries a standard plate, signaling his new reality to the world, a reality defined by exclusion rather than inclusion. What are your thoughts on this latest development? Do you believe Prince William is right to be so uncompromising in stripping away every last vestige of Prince Andrew's former status? Or do you think the monarchy has gone too far in its attempts to erase him from public life? Please share your opinions in the comments section below. We read every one of your insightful comments. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into royal affairs, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss our next celebrity update. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.